Now, I will be showing you how to apply middleware with Redux Toolkit, and I will be using the same middleware, that is logger middleware, using which we can log all the information related to a dispatch. Once you learn this, you will be able to extend Redux Toolkit functionality using middleware. So first, we have to install the package. I will open terminal. Inside this, I will write npm install Redux logger. Hit enter. Now the package is installed. I will open this package.json. Inside this, you can see I am having Redux logger package. I will close. Now I will just open this store.js. So in plain Redux, what we did, inside the create store, we passed the apply middleware function. But in Redux Toolkit, inside this configure method, we are going to pass middleware property. So here, this is our first property reducer. Below this, I will just separate by comma. Then below this, I'm just going to add middleware property. Exact same name, I'm just going to pass. And for this property, I'm just going to assign arrow function. And inside this function, we will be passing argument called get default middleware. So here I will write get default middleware. Inside this function, we are just passing this get default middleware. And what we will do from this function, implicitly we are going to return this argument. Now what we will do from this function, implicitly we are going to return this get default middleware. I will copy this and inside this I am just going to paste. Now in Redux Toolkit, what happens? By default, this configure store function will automatically add some middleware inside our store setup. So by default, this configure store function will be adding some middleware. So whatever middleware we are going to use, we are just going to append that middleware inside that list. So here we are just going to concatenate our middleware. To use our middleware, first we should be importing our logger middleware package. So here below this, I will be writing Redux logger, and here I will write require. Inside this, I'm just going to import this Redux logger package. And from this package, if you remember what method we have to access, we have to access create logger method. So below this, directly you can add the method here, but let me create another variable logger is equal to, from this Redux logger, I just want to access this create logger. Let me explain you again. This configure store function is going to add some middleware to the Redux setup automatically. So that is the reason whatever default middleware we are having, we are just going to concatenate our middleware. Basically, we are just going to append our middleware to this list. So after returning this get middleware implicitly, here I will be using concat function. Inside this, I'm just going to pass my logger middleware. So this is one simple step you have to follow whenever you want to use middleware inside Redux Toolkit. Now I will come to index.js, and from here I will just come in this updated state. Why? Because now using our logger middleware, we are just going to handle all the information. I will open terminal. I will run this index. Hit enter. Now you can see successfully I am able to log the information. And also I suggest you to watch this entire logs, because using this you will be able to find lot of things. You can see first I have dispatched order pizza, and if you closely notice here in green color we are having our action type. In Redux Toolkit we have manually not given action type. Manually we have not created action creator. By itself using create slice it is going to create. So this is nothing but a slice name and this is nothing but a reducer name. So using that we are able to get our action type. If I show you, you can see inside create slice, we have passed this burger, and then inside that we are specifying our reducer. So similarly for pizza also we have defined in this way. So that is the reason this is my action type. So this was the previous state, and after dispatching the action, my pizza base is reduced by 1. Again, after this, you can see, again I am dispatching pizza, it is reduced by 1. After that, I am dispatching burger, you can see burger slash burger order. Now my burger is reduced by 1. Again, I am dispatching burger, so burger is reduced by 1. So this is how we are going to apply middleware in Redux Toolkit. And also inside Redux Toolkit, all the Redux principles will be followed. So we have an action which is having the type, and this type is describing what happens. So here Redux Toolkit is going to abstract all the work away from the developers. So now you will be able to understand why you should be learning Redux first before starting with Redux Toolkit.